Stream Elements bot running Elements S. Silvadorkable is now live. Streaming art stream, Tifa number 4. Hello.
Hello my darlings, my name is Silvadorkable and this is Basil. Yes. Why are you not showing up?
I hear the Final Fantasy VII demo just came out.
It did! I actually watched Bear play it and I am in love with it. Also, I need to figure out why this isn't loading. Hold on, let me close this and try loading it back up. Basil's a gambler. What's happening? There we go. See if that works. Maybe. Something went wrong. Try reloading. Why does everything on my computer have to break? Why, Basil? Why? Why can't anything ever work? Chat. Anything just ever work. That's all I ask for. All I ask for is it to work. Like, how hard is that? Give it a second. It has to fucking register or something. I don't know what it has to do. It has to do something. Excuse me. Dying. Is it gonna work? Connecting. Take a look. Go into control of delete. Touch the task manager. Oh my god. I just wanted to draw today. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to draw today. Fucking task manager. Gotta do this. Didn't even want to fucking deal with this shit today, but nope. It's gotta work. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. It's gonna be like, oh, fuck you. All I wanted to do is draw. It's all I wanted. It's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to fucking draw. I just wanted to draw. I'm not even allowed to draw. God damn. Then I fucking look at this and it's like, oh, god damn it. Look at this shit. This artwork looks horrible. I need to recolor it or redraw it or something. It'll work now. Something went wrong. Try real. Really? I have 0 channels being displayed right now. That... I don't feel like that's correct. All I wanted was to draw. Oops, something went wrong.
Mornings. Feeling hyper instead of depressed for once again.
There we go, finally. Should be working. Okay, good. It's working! Yay! Now I can draw. Do I always talk to myself? Yeah, pretty frequently. It gets lonely. When you have nothing but the voices in your head to comfort you. Like this. Well, now that that's settled, how is everyone? How's it going, Cuervo, Iridium? Anyone else I might have forgot during the time that my thing wasn't working? But yes, oh god, I hope this is still working. Well, nothing's come through yet. It's concerning to me. Well, that's showing, but I'm not concerned it's not showing up. Restream is just broken today. I can't find any channels. Okay, well. Apparently all I can do is manually go grab the YouTube chat because I don't think that my shit's working right now. That's not what I wanted. No. We're just gonna go find this whole time. Pop out chat. There we go. Yay! Pop out chat.
Patreon.
Oh, okay, so it is
Visit
working.
Patreon for free art and more.
It is working. It's just
https://
everyone went quiet and I got paranoid.
patreon.com/Silvadorkable.
So with that being said, we are back to drawing Tifa. How's it going, Shiro? Oh no. It's a little... No, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
It's all good.
I'm glad.
You?
Aside from the chat randomly being, stupid, because I can't say the other word, okay. A little tired, but that goes without saying.
Can't chat, just lurking here.
Aw, thank you, A. That is totally fine. You do what you gotta do.
Hey hey.
I'll go through and do that in a minute. That's black.
Oh, you're welcome, Silva. Also, hello everyone.
How are you doing, A? Honestly, I'm very tempted to take a nap. I am a bit on the tired side, just in general.
Stream avatars extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html channel_ID equals UCS7 UPLXG1 of Jake 4 OSIA and platform equals YouTube. Speaking of naps, I am a little more than a bit tired, but I'm doing alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't sound very fun.
So I just found my notes again since the move, so I'll be able to send you lines soon.
Oh, nice! Can't wait to see them. Also, hi, Lion. Thank you, Adam.
No worries. I had around only 5 hours of sleep last night.
Oh.
Tried to go back but couldn't, so I just browsed the internet on my iPhone XR for the next few hours until work.
That honestly sounds like me the other day, because not last night, but the night before, I was having really bad back pain.
Lately?
And normally I don't get back pain, so, or at least not back pain that really keeps me from doing anything. And I was having really bad back pain, and I just kept waking up. I think like the night before last, I got maybe 4 hours of sleep, and I was super tired. Not a lot's going on. Mostly excited to get done inking this, because it definitely is a experience. So, do any of you guys know what the Ring Fit Adventure is?
I'm writing in my notes, but I'm still here.
I'll take that as a no.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, Silva. But good news for your fans, that'll give them a little more insight on what your real age may be. And I'm oblivious to a Ring Fit adventure. Care to elaborate?
Nah, actually, I've had a slipped disc in my back for years, since I was actually pretty young, because I actually slipped it while dancing at a club. So I mean, anyway, so a Ring Fit Adventure is a video game, specifically one that is tied to the Nintendo Switch, and it's kind of one of Nintendo's many attempts to make a video game that essentially is to persuade people to stay in shape. And so, like, for me, I saw it and I was like, and it's like $80 because it comes with like this little like fitness ring and like little holsters and stuff that helps the fit or the Switch essentially track where your hands and arms are and that you're doing the movements and stuff like that. And I saw it and I was like, well, that's kind of cool, but you know, it's like $80 and I'm not really in a hurry, so but I have a friend who used to be local and cosplay with me. Well, we never cosplayed together, but she did cosplay at conventions I also cosplayed at. And she's like super cool, and she's really talented, sews all her own stuff. And actually she was an official guest at a convention, a cosplay guest. So like I'm super proud of her. I think she's just an amazing person, but she has always struggled with weight for like the past 5 years at least. And so she had mentioned something about it.
Gosh. LOL, talk about hella white girl wasted. No. Ring Fit. I'm getting more familiar with it now that you're explaining it. I didn't know it was part of the Nintendo Switch though.
It is. So, long story short, I had asked her, I was like, well, you know, since you have it, would you recommend it? Is it something that you think is a good product? And she was like, oh yeah, I definitely recommend it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll look into it. So I went to look into it. Jesus Christ. Like, apparently, because everyone is freaking out about the coronavirus, everyone has like started cutting off exports and imports, and because of that, like everywhere is sold out of it. And I mean, I've had it on my Amazon wish list for like 3 months or something, so it's not new. But everyone is freaking out. And because everyone's freaking out, they're like selling out of it like everywhere. And I find it kind of silly, because really, why? But anyway, I plan on getting it, but I can't get it yet because I'm not willing to pay like $200 to a third-party retailer. For obvious reasons. But yeah, I just thought it was very interesting that because they're cutting off all of these imports and everyone's freaking out about the coronavirus, that I can't buy a video game. And I'm just like, really? I can't? Really?
Oh yeah. Apparently Asian rice and cooking oils are cutting off their imports and exports too. So
That
me
wouldn't
and my
surprise
father
me.
are planning on buying some to last us half a year.
Yeah, apparently, like, a bunch of the store's food supplies and shit like that are, like, going ridiculously fast, and a lot of places are sold out of, like, hand sanitizer and things like that, and it's just like, really? It's like, you still have to go outside, right? You can just wash your hands, but apparently I'm the only one out of any sense of fucking common sense. I don't know, as someone who has technically seen enough stuff to know that that's not really going to... It's just, in our state, I think 6 or 9 people, it might be 9 people now, but 6 people last I checked died from the virus. 21 people died from influenza. So obviously influenza is more of a threat than the virus. But because influenza comes by every year, no one blinks an eye at it. I mean, I think it has like a 2% fatality rate or something. But people are freaking out for nothing, and the media's swearing it's gonna be the next fucking pandemic, and you know how that goes. If the media says it, it must be true. So everyone's freaking out. Sounds right? Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that will really listen to what the media and everyone else says and be like, nope, it has to be true. It's on the internet. And because of that, I have a tendency to kind of question things, and
I'm one of the people who don't wash their hands after I go number 1 in the bathroom, until the popularity of this coronavirus. And I actually think the media is underestimating or sugarcoating this.
Really? Because not that many people around here have died. And I mean, I can't state for other countries, but I know in America, like, it really seems like it's like doomsday around here. And the fact is that, like, unless you're a child, an elderly, have a immune deficiency, or are in a rural location that you don't have adequate access to medical facilities, you really don't have to worry.
Is now following.
Oh, thank you. And no, you really don't have to worry that much about it. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's really not as much of a problem as they're making it out to be. I think, like, people are literally saying that they're going to pull their child from school so that they don't catch it. And it's like, you realize that, like, sooner or later, you have to put your child in school, right? It's like, you can't live like that. And like I said, in other countries, it might be totally different. Other countries that don't have the luxury that Americans take for granted, very well could be in significantly more danger. But when it comes to...
Or at least this one article where the USK, or whatever they're called, said that the risk for the spread is very high, but in that same paragraph, they said we shouldn't worry too much about it.
That's a little weird. If they're gonna say it's very high, unless they're saying that nothing will happen if you get it, then why wouldn't you worry? That is a little weird.
Let me see your beautiful boobs.
No. I'm flattered, but
Also,
no.
healthcare or the medical technology in general, especially the Asian countries, are quite different from America's.
That is very true. I have a friend who is in Singapore, and he said that it is very much a different story there, and that I can understand. But Americans honestly don't have to worry as much as we're making it out to be, and that is being stupid. Can't like that. There we go.
Well, apparently the vaccine for this virus will be available in a few months, as the cases for the virus, in China
Really?
at least, are slowing down.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want anyone to catch anything. But I just feel like they're kind of making a huge deal out of something in America that isn't a huge deal. Then again, Americans always make a big deal out of everything. So yeah. So that's that. Yeah.
Hello, Silva.
How's it going, Jose? Do 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 do. Showing who's on this. But yeah, I watched Bear play the Final Fantasy VII demo, and oh my god, it's so gorgeous. I can't wait to stream it. It's so beautiful, and they changed the style of gameplay. Don't like that. They changed the style of gameplay so that it's...
Either way, the deal has been made so big to a point where everyone and their mothers are taking drastic precautions, so even if it turns out to be not that serious, the damage still made. Also,
that is
that
true.
The one with Cloud?
Yes, it is the one with Cloud.
Stream Avatars extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html channel_ID equals UCS7 uplex G1 of Jake 4 OSIA and platform equals YouTube.
And yeah, it's the one with Cloud, and essentially it's the one that is coming out in like 30 something days. It comes out April 10th, I believe. And I very much intend on playing it. Okay, so I think everything's inked except for her eyes, but... Alright.
It's a remake, right?
Yes, it's a remake. I actually have the original, and I actually have the original player's guide right there, which is... super exciting. This is her hair. Her hair is brown, so we're gonna line that. We're gonna have to go through, obviously, and adjust a lot of these colors. Now this is a bunch of random colors, so we're probably gonna go with what's the most common, the metal. Yellow. That's a lot of metal. That is not metal, that is maroon. So that that's going to be materia, and materia is often various colors, but we're going to probably make it blue because that's not very frequent in her arsenal of colors palettes. This is all black.
Gotcha.
This is...
I've heard news about the game from
black.
like a year ago. And the only Final Fantasy things that really intrigued me were the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children film, and lighting from the 13th game. Because I remember having a big crush on her in 2010.
That's because Tifa was
face
amazing.
With open mouth and cold sweat.
Personally, I really like Tifa. I've liked Tifa since she came out in the original game. That's also all black. This,
Would you ever fix the disc thing?
Disc thing. What disc thing?
I think your disc injury in your body.
Oh! My slipped disc. Honestly, it's not really a fixable thing, unfortunately. When it comes down to it, it's kind of something I'll probably have to live with for my entire life. Like, granted, staying in shape can significantly help it, but I'm always going to have some variation of it. Didn't want that. Just because it's essentially, oh, I just popped my back, not full really good. It's essentially a type of issue that isn't easily corrected. Like, really, the only way I'd be able to fix it is probably with surgery. And I've spoken to a doctor, and because of the fact that I don't have any serious problems, so nothing that necessarily causes paralysis, nothing that causes numbness or tingling, anything like that.
Well, I hope it doesn't get too serious, at least Silva. Though prepare for the worst, I suppose. And I have to go back into work now. But everyone take care. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Try to enjoy
and
work.
Stay safe.
And I hope you get through it fast. But yeah, since I essentially can kind of stay on top of it by just staying in shape and keeping my core strong, I really just need to work out more. But yeah, unfortunately, since it doesn't cause any serious major issues, they won't do anything about it. Which is fine, I mean, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about me. Stretching helps a lot. A lot. It's probably one of the more detailed ones I've done. Then again, I kind of did go a little bit overboard because I'm such a huge Tifa fan. I feel like I should do a couple tiny bits and bobs with this. Kind of make it look like there's actually something behind it. Essentially, it's supposed to look like there's a buckle that is being threaded through. realized I need to... Oh. Much better. Anything else I'm missing? Yes. Oh. Still waiting for my Tifa costume to come through.
Thank you for following Faded Kamui.
Oh, thank you, Faded. How are you doing? Just realized I never put anything on.
I followed you on Mixer, but forgot
Aw.
to on other platforms, lol.
Well, thank you. That still means a lot to me. That's still super nice. And I appreciate it. Just realized what I did. Oh, that's what I forgot.
Kamui just tipped $3.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. It's incredibly sweet. I think that's technically everything.
Sorry, lost track of time.
That's okay, Mama. How are you? Alright, she's relatively normal. I wouldn't say normal, average skin tone, I guess you could say. By the way, Kamui, thank you again for showing me the thing with the color threshold.
Dance.
Because oh my god, it helps so much.
Hello, at Debs Matthews.
Nah, don't like that. I just realized.
Hi Jose. The color threshold thing? Tongue sticking out.
Yes, thank you for showing me the color threshold thing. What about?
I have no excuse for being late to tune in.
Oh, probably wasn't a thick enough line. Well, you lost track of time, Mama. That's still a pretty valid excuse. Oh. There we go. Nope.
She's really pretty and so is your drawing.
Thank you, Mama. So how's your day going, Mama?
Okay, just was watching the Super Tuesday election disaster.
I'm afraid I know nothing about that.
I love the kitty in your profile picture, Deb's heavy black heart. No big deal. Thanks Faded. Stream Avatars extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html, channel_ID equals UCS7 uplex G1 of Jake 4 OSIA and platform equals YouTube. The pic is how I felt about myself, Punk Kitty.
Punk Kitty. Perfect. She has a lot of black. Eh.
That's awesome.
I just realized I didn't color her ears, but whatever. I'll get those.
The black makes her look better, I think.
Please sit down.
I could be wrong, but I thought I saw a part by her skirt buckle that was missed with the black. On the right.
I see a part that was missed with her, her skin. I actually need to go through and, oh, I do see a spot. I like doing things in layers because it essentially makes it easier for me to go through
that one.
And color things. Instead of having to lasso them and then color them, I can essentially go through and color things individually. I don't like that. No. No. No, stay. Please stay. He just does not want to sit down.
I often thought about putting colored dots or streaks in my silver hair but don't want people to think I'm a crazy old lady, lol.
Honestly, Mama, there are a lot of people that are older here that have, like, purple hair. Having colors in your hair really isn't that unusual anymore. It's become a pretty normal practice. Between celebrities doing it, older generation doing it. I've actually, a lot of people that have complimented me on my green and blue hair have specifically been older people.
I love colored hair on any age. It's either that or a tattoo.
Well, I mean, if there's something you really want a tattoo of, I don't see any problem with doing either of them. That needs to get fixed. Can I help you? You're not getting pets if you get in front of me. Pets are over here, located at this hand exclusively. Okay. He's such a little shit. This is what the life of a cat owner is, I swear to God.
As long as I don't color my hair one of those old lady pastel rinses of pink or lavender, which I hate.
No, I've actually seen ones that have full-on, like, dark purple, and it looks beautiful. Just be careful. The hair colors that I use and stuff, they're essentially hair stains. They never fully
Makes
come
old ladies
out.
look like poodles emo.
They never fully 100% come out. So if you're going to want something only temporary, think twice, because there is no such thing as only temporary. However, that doesn't mean that, you know, you can't have something that will wash out and leave like a tint to your silver hair. Because honestly, like, let's be honest, I have some grays too. And the grays I have are fine. I don't have a problem with them. But they're mixed in, so when I do end up dyeing my grays, they pretty much take on the tint, but not, like, they end up with like this blue tint, which I really like. I think it looks gorgeous. Oh, thank you. But it's very interesting, I'll just say that. So just keep in mind that no matter what you essentially try to do as far as temporary goes, it's probably not going to be temporary. There will always be a hint of the color left. And as long as you're okay with that, then there's nothing wrong with it. But God damn it, why do I keep doing that? I just realized these are not the right color. Oh, that's why. Here, problem solved. I don't feel like that's the right color for her. She almost has black hair. It's almost black. It's very dark brown. think that's a little bit more fair, but I also see that there's a spot where I didn't get her skin color in. God damn it. She has this kind of like opalite earring. I just realized there's a thing I'm gonna have to delete there. That is almost everything. How are we doing on time? Oof. And my thing on... When I wasn't looking, my thing decided it didn't want to be signed in anymore. I think Restream really is having a problem with their... Turn it back on right before I get done. And obviously this will get adjusted too. It's kind of weird. She technically had like brown eyes, but they ended up giving her like red eyes, which is kind of weird, but kind of cool, I guess. I could have sworn she was supposed to technically have brown eyes, but you know, whatever. So that is... Oh, shit. I almost forgot something. materia. There we go. So far that is her. We'll actually start on shading and everything tomorrow. Let me see if I can get this fucking thing working again. It was just working. There we go.
She's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Mom. God, I wish I had her abs, though. Jesus, look at those. I made a damn fine-looking woman. Yeah, I'm glad I went with her bent arms, because...
Tifa is hot but Silva is hotter.
Aww.
Winky face. Me
Thank
too.
You. Yeah, I'm glad I went with her. Glad I went with her bent arms, because that does not look as good as that.
Stream Avatars extension. https://server.streamavatars.com/viewer.html channel_ID equals UCS7 XG1.
It's been about 4 hours so far.
Platform equals YouTube.
So we are going to pick this up tomorrow, where we can start on the coloring and
Looks
everything.
more natural.
I did make her thighs a little bit on the squishy side, just because I wanted to. Hopefully that's not too much squish.
Bye Silva.
I hope not.
Sorry I'm so late.
No worries. I hope all of you have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night, darlings. Love you. Bye.
Night Sil. Night sweetie. CYA tomorrow on time. I love you and she looks great kissing cat face with closed eyes kissing cat face with closed eyes kissing cat face with closed eyes.
Love you too, Mama.